4 men and 2 inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these 4 men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these 2 inanimate objects, being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL Week by Week Game Predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome. What's up, YouTube?
Isaiah, you're the worst.
What's up, YouTube? It's Ende. I'm here back again with another Minecraft survival video.
Redo on the intro again. What's up, YouTube?
Thanks, Steven.
It's on your bomb here, and welcome back to our NFL game predictions. Today, we're on week 17 of the regular season, the final episode of the regular season, the final week, last episode of our predictions, because without regular season, we have no regular season to predict, because that's how it works. But we will be doing playoffs. I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. It's going to be a little bit different than usual, but it's all going to be just as good. I am once again joined by the whole squad here. We got Steven, Isaiah, Jimmy, the Bull, and Madden, and we are ready to predict these Week 17 games. But before we move on to that, let's take a look back at Week 16 and see how everyone did. And of course, Steven, I did the best by far, actually, at 13-3, which you'll see that kind of puts everyone else in a sticky situation trying to win this. Then it's Madden, believe it or not, at 11-5. Then me and Jimmy went 9-7. Isaiah went 8-8. And the Bull, with quite possibly the worst record I've seen in this series, series, at least this season. The Bull went 6-10. Now for our overall rankings, we have one more week for these to change. Steven now leads by 6 points at 165 at 74. He took a lot of upsets that actually worked last time. Me and Jimmy are still tied at 159 and 80, both of us. Isaiah is still a little bit behind at 153 and 86. So I think Isaiah, he needs more of like a Hail Mary to win. Me and Jimmy, we need like 2-minute offense to win. Like Steven has a decent lead though. And then
that was a good analogy.
It was a good analogy. I was proud of that. I don't usually feel myself, but I'm feeling that.
How much is he winning by?
He's winning by 6 right now. Then Madden is ahead of the Bull by 10 at 131 and 108. Yeah, Madden is... there's only 16 games, so like there's no chance of passing up anyone. Like not Isaiah, not me, not Jay.
Mathematically eliminated.
Wait, what if I lose? And
it does
Brenden
130.
wins. No. So what if I lose, and then Brenden, you win, but then Jimmy and Steven also lose? You're saying Madden, like there's no...
What?
Not even like a wild card? Can Madden or the Bowl, like, can they pass us in, like, the division or, like, the conference? Because I think they have a better conference record than us.
The Madden is 131 and 108. The Bull is 121 and 1... It's either 13 or 18. I'm going to be honest, I can't read my writing there. You guys see it on the screen. I'll figure it out eventually. Alright, no, it's 18. 118.
So with 118, you're saying that it's official, like they're out?
It's official, like yesterday. They've been out. I just haven't been paying attention.
Okay.
No.
Wait, but what about with the new playoff rules?
There is no new playoff rules. There is no seeding.
You're so annoying.
A 17 makes it.
That's 7th seed. The Bull and Madden are fighting that consolation game. Notes. Alvin Kamara breaking a record 6 touchdowns in one game against the Vikings. Isaiah was right about that.
Oh yeah, I said we don't need to talk.
Yeah, they put a beating down on them.
The Buccaneers destroyed the Lions 47-7. That's kind of crazy for an NFL game. The Cardinals choke, though. 49ers lost to that. I don't know, they should have had that one.
Nick Mullins?
CJ Beathard did play. It was not Nick Mullins, but that was. The Dolphins beat the Raiders as they blow the game.
That was a fun game.
Raiders suck.
John Gruden's getting a little bit on the hot seat here.
No, he has like a 10-year contract, bro.
For $100 million. Yeah, exactly. For $100 million.
Yeah, for $100 million, he better win that game.
Yeah, this is his third season.
Yeah.
This is his third losing season in a row now.
Yeah, everyone I feel like everyone always hypes up the Raiders. And I never buy it. Like they're always like a 7-9, 8-8 team. Believe it or not, the Chiefs and the Falcons have a very close game. Falcons almost win that dead ass with their kicker, who's been money like pretty much all year, didn't miss it. Chiefs win 17-14. Now the Chiefs are starting to get that Steelers flack of, they're not blowing anyone out. So, the Jets do win another game against the Browns.
The Jets get another win. The Jets get another win. Explain this, please.
Yeah, I'm lost there. Jags get destroyed, so they got Trevor Lawrence. They locked up the first pick. So the Steelers get out of their funk a little bit, or at least for that second half. Washington football team has a chance to wrap it up. Doesn't. Loses to the Panthers. Ron Rivera does not get his revenge.
Another upset that I slightly called.
What did the Washington have? 6 wins?
6 wins.
Panthers have, 4 or
5 now. They had 4. These are minute upsets Steven's taking.
We don't suck.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
My minute upset did not go as planned as the Packers destroy the Titans, so the Titans and Colts are still head to head, both at 10 and 5. Yeah, the Isaiah guarantee didn't do too good as the Bills destroy the Patriots 38-9. Oh,
yeah, I put money on the Patriots, and that was the last time I ever put money on an Isaiah guarantee.
Yeah, you.
I just needed.
You're a silly.
That's probably what lost it.
Win, bro.
Oh, but I'm telling you, this guarantee this week. Watch.
For the final week of the season.
All right, we're doing something before we get into it. We're doing something a little bit different, just to make it a little bit more entertaining, and just because I don't know about these guys, but personally, there's a lot of games with just with seeding and benching to take everything in counter, and just a good all these divisional matchups. Literally, all these games are divisional rivalries. So I'm in between on a ton of games here, so we're gonna have Steven go first. So. Because for me and Jimmy to even have a chance of tying, we have to disagree at least 6 times. I do have some picks in mind, but I could easily go another way on a lot of them. But if I'm pretty confident in it and Steven picks it, I'm still gonna take it. But yeah, we're gonna see. So, without further ado, let's get into the Week 17 NFL game picks. First up, we have. I think we're getting. Is there no Thursday this week? I don't think there's Thursday.
I'm not sure. The first. Well, is it a. Can I tell you the first game I saw?
Yeah, there's no Thursday this week.
Sure.
The first game I saw was.
He cut out for me.
Yeah, he cut out.
The first game I saw was the Vikings and Lions.
That is the first game. First game, we have the Vikings at the Lions.
Well, I'm going with the Lions. The Lions are 5-10. The Vikings are 6-9. They're both not really that good, but they are divisional rivals, and this is just a pride game for both of them because neither one of them are making the playoffs, and the Lions are home. So, and they both lost last week, so they both got a chip on their shoulder. So, and they both lost pretty bad. So yeah, but I'm just going with the Lions. I'm probably a little bit of a bias.
Good, Anakin. Good. Because I was planning this, without you saying that, going with the Vikings. I agree with what you said about neither team is like, this is pride, but I think the Vikings get this one because they should have the more fight for pride because they had the higher expectations for this season, I believe. I think they have maybe the slightly better team, though, like, record-wise doesn't show that much. And I don't know, like, the way the Lions lost last week, to me, they just seem kind of checked out. I know they're at home, but I'm going with the Vikings.
I'm going to get this out of the way early. I'm guaranteeing that every pick this week, I'm going to be right. So I'm going to have a perfect week. The whole week. I'm guaranteeing the whole week. Every pick, and I will move up in the standings.
Is okay. The boldest Isaiah guarantee yet.
16-0 Isaiah.
And starting it off on the road to 16-0, I am taking the Minnesota Vikings. Don't know why.
It's the pencils. Come on.
It is the pencils. You're right.
It's the pencil.
I'm going to go with the Vikings also.
Ooh.
The Bull is going with the Lions. Madden, though, is going with the Vikings. 31-7. Alright, next up, we have the Falcons at the Buccaneers.
I'm going with the Buccaneers. I know they're probably resting, but
They actually are not. I saw a report they're not. They don't plan to rest starters.
Okay, yeah. The last report I saw is they were still debating it, so I just interpreted that as they were. But okay, thank you for updating. So yeah, in that case, yeah, definitely the Buccaneers.
I'm going with the Buccaneers as well. I was low key back and forth on this, but like that's because I thought the Bucs could be benching, but I'm going with the Buccaneers. I think without them benching, they'll beat the Falcons twice, and the Falcons are gonna have a very, very disappointing 4-12 season.
They were supposed to do a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Brenden, they're actually going to be 5-11 because I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm taking the Bucs.
Well, Jimmy's playing it safe.
The Bull is going with the Falcons, and Madden is going with the Buccaneers. They have it a close one, 21-19. Interesting. Alright, next up. This one, I'm honestly, this one was very hard for me. We have the Jets at the Patriots.
And I am going with the Patriots. It is the first time Bill Belichick, as the head coach of the Patriots, will have a losing season. Very, very disappointing season for the Patriots overall. I was personally not expecting a 6-10 or 7-9 season for the Patriots. It just wasn't. I thought they were at least going to get 10 wins, but it didn't happen. Cam Newton had a very, very atrocious year, and I watched him play against the Bills, and I understand why now Patriots fans do not like him. So, but I'm going with the Patriots. This is another pride game. Neither of these teams are making the playoffs, and I just don't see the Jets getting 2 wins back to back. I'm sorry. It's just too good to be true.
They already did.
Steven, I hate to inform you, but the Jets are riding a 2-game win streak.
No, they're not.
Okay.
You're living in a fantasy.
You're right. Silly me.
Man. Okay, so this is because like part of me says Bill Belichick's definitely gonna get this win.
Yeah.
But part of me says the Jets were close with Flacco earlier in the year getting this win. The Patriots, like, they seem to stink. And the Jets are... I need points. I'm going with the Jets.
So you're saying that they're going to go on a 2-game win streak?
3-game.
3-game win streak. I think the Jets are going to go on a 3-game win streak, and the Patriots are going to just be all, like, kind of checked out. I think the Jets are going to ride this momentum. I was very back and forth on this one.
There's no need to be very back and forth, Brenden, because the New York Jets are going to come away with the victory. 35-10.
I'm going with the Jets. Jets.
Yo, Jimmy is playing it so safe right now.
The Bulls going with the Patriots, and Madden is also going with the Patriots 38-21.
It's going to be a tie for second place.
Alright, next up, we have the other half of this rivalry. We have the Dolphins at the Bills.
This was a game that actually I was debating because I don't know. The Bills, taking a look at it here actually right now, have not said if they were benching people yet or not. In fact, right here there's an article saying no answers coming from Buffalo. So, but regardless, I'm still going with Buffalo, and they're home. The Dolphins are good, don't get me wrong, but I guess I just have more confidence in the Bills. So,
well, I'm not doing this one on purpose either. I'm going with the Dolphins, and believe it or not, regardless, even if they weren't benching, I'm still going with the Dolphins. I like the Dolphins. I think they're a good team. I think they'll be able to get one on Buffalo regardless. If Buffalo benches, I think Miami's definitely winning this one because they're trying to make the playoffs. They need to do what they can. Buffalo's already clinched their division. Can't really move at all, but Dolphins have a potential, I think, of slipping out of that wild card.
Yeah, they do.
I think they'll control their own destiny here. Get one on their divisional rival regardless because they already beat them earlier this year, and that's back when Miami wasn't the best team. So yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins.
Well, before Isaiah says it, I'm going with the Dolphins. I believe in Tua. That's if they bench Allen, which they probably will. I don't see them. There's no reason for him to play.
So, Jimmy, are you saying that you're going with the Dolphins?
Yeah. I am saying I'm going with the Dolphins.
You're saying you're going with the Dolphins.
I believe Howard and Byron Jones can off the Bills.
Yeah, what is happening?
I'm going with the Dolphins as well.
The Bull is going with the Dolphins. Madden, though, is going to go with Buffalo. 45-38. Pretty high scoring affair. They have it.
I could actually see that happening.
I could too, actually. Well, I mean, I don't know. Defenses are pretty good. I think it's a little lower. We'll just see. Alright, next up, we have our game. Our team. The Steelers at the Browns.
I'm going with the Steelers.
Well, I'm going with the Browns. And the reason I'm not making a big deal about it like I was with the Colts is because we are benching. Mason Rudolph is going to be our quarterback. We did not do too well at Cleveland the last time Mason Rudolph almost died. and
That's not a joke either.
and yeah, I think the Browns are fighting for a playoff spot, and we're benching, and this is just not the Browns teams that our backups used to struggle to beat. This is a way better Browns team. So this is also a one that I'm not even doing on purpose just to go against you, Steven. I actually planned this. I'm going with the Browns.
I'm taking the Steelers. Mason's about to get his revenge.
Facts.
I'm taking the Steelers. Fuck it.
Ooh. Look at this. The Bull is taking the Steelers. But I'm not alone. Madden is taking the Browns 38-15. Jeez, that's blasphemous because I don't even think the man has the benching.
This game could potentially decide second place.
Yes, it
It
could.
could. What?
Jimmy versus Brenden.
Alright, this next one, I'm actually on pace to disagree with Steven a lot. Even the only one that I was kind of swayed otherwise was the Jets and Patriots game. I think I originally was going with the Patriots, but I changed it because that was a toss up though. But I'm pretty sure me and Steven are gonna have different answers on this one. Next up, we have the Cowboys at the Giants.
The battle for the NFC East. So this game is actually huge. This game, in my opinion, or I understand why they have the Washington game as I think what is that, the Monday night or Sunday night game?
Monday.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Monday, yeah, Monday. I understand because if Washington wins, regardless whoever wins this game, if Washington wins, they win the division. Period. But if Washington loses, whoever wins this game wins the division. So that's the scenario in the NFC East right now. I think my bias has been clear on the Giants. They are my second favorite team, and I did pledge that I would never pick the Cowboys for the rest of the year after they lost to, I think it was the football team back in the middle of the season, and I've stuck by that, and I'm going to continue to stick by that. And I'm picking the Giants, and they're home. So, and it would be very Giants-like to make the playoffs at 6-10.
Well, as expected, we do have different answers because I am taking the Cowboys. They're on a bit of a hot streak here. I don't know what they just. Andy Dolan's been low key balling, and they just been like, all right. They've been surprising me. Like, not all right for like winning wise. Like, they beat the 49ers. They beat the Cowboys. Like, well, yeah, they've been beating themselves since week 1, but. They beat. I meant to say the Eagles, and they beat the Bengals. Like, yeah,
some stellar wins.
They're on a 3-game winning streak, and the Giants, it's not. Come on, they're in that same 49er Bengal Eagle category of not such a stellar matchup. So yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys. I think they'll get it done. Ride this wave of momentum streak and one last ditch effort to possibly make it to the Cowboys. What the heck? The playoffs.
Yeah, like I said, whoever wins this game, even after that, they have to pray that the football team loses.
Yeah.
I'm going with the G-Men.
I'm going with. I don't know. This is a hard one to pick because, like, the Cowboys have the offense that's going, while the Giants have a defense that's going.
Yeah, this is actually
Pick a tie.
This is actually a good game for what it is.
Good matchup.
Okay, heads or tails?
Heads.
Penis.
Okay, well,
Giants.
I don't think anybody said that.
Going with the Giants.
Oh, okay.
Go with the Giants.
The
Okay.
G-Men.
The Bull is going with the Giants as well. But Madden is hopping on my bandwagon again and taking the Cowboys 35-28. But next up, we have the Ravens at the Bengals.
I'm going with the Ravens. The Ravens need this win, period, and the Bengals are not good.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that one. I'm going with the Ravens too. They need the win. They've been killing these bad teams. I think they're gonna make the postseason and kill this last bad team. And
they've been on a good win streak. They were 6-5 when we beat them the last time.
Guys, I'm picking the Bengals because I think you guys are sleeping on the talents of who's playing quarterback for them? The Bengals.
Finley?
Ryan Finley. You guys are sleeping on the talent of Ryan Finley.
He's a good runner.
He's going to see Lamar, and he's going to be like, ha, what a chump. And then he's going to run the 40-yard dash 2 seconds faster than him. So I'm picking Ryan Finley and the Bengals.
I'm going with the Ravens. They're still going to try for that. Are they eliminated, or can they still have a chance?
Oh, they still have a great chance.
I think if they win, we're in.
I think they control it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how good of a team's gonna miss out in the AFC.
Because the Colts and the Titans are still battling out for their division, and then whoever loses that division, they're battling for the wild card along with the Browns, the Ravens, and the Dolphins. So.
It would be very poetic for Mason Rudolph to knock the Browns off. But
it would be very poetic. Great use of a word there.
The Bull is going with the Bengals. Madden, though, is going with the Ravens 42-28. Alright, next up, we have the Jaguars at the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts, period. The Colts need this win, and the Jags want Trevor Lawrence.
Without doubt, Colts.
I am also going with the Colts. They're going to take care of their business with this tight battle with the Titans. They'll be able to get against the Jaguars. When they lost to this team week 1, they're going to be this. They're going to get their revenge. The Jags, even though they already locked it up, I don't know, you don't need a win. Don't win, because if they don't win, then they go 1-15, and that's my exact prediction. I had them, my exact record. So I'd like to be right on that.
Are you guys crazy or stupid? Have you seen Jake Luton play?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, you're about to find out, because the Jaguars are going to beat the Colts. Have you ever even seen a Colt? What is a Colt? Jaguars are pretty fast animals.
Hey,
What's a Colt, Jimmy?
a horse.
Why is their thing not a horse then?
Because they use a horseshoe.
Oh, so it's a horseshoe versus a jaguar, Jimmy. Do you know how fast jaguars are? They're the fastest mammals on the fucking planet. No, that's a cheetah. God.
Jaguar head.
Whatever. Jaguars are going to win. Who cares?
Cheetahs are mammals.
Jaguars are going to win. 58-2.
58.
At least they get a safety.
Facts.
Yo, imagine all these picks.
Yo, that you would deserve to be on the front cover of Sports Illustrated.
The Bull is going with the Jaguars, but man is going with the Colts. 34-17. All right, next up, the other side of this race, the Titans at the Texans.
Yeah. I'm going with the Titans. Once again, they need the win, and I just don't see the Texans stopping them. Even though the Texans are home, the Titans will win this. They got a chip on their shoulder, especially with that Packers game.
Yeah, same deal with the Colts. I'm going with the Titans as well. They're going to take care of themselves here. I think it's going to be some, very, tiebreaker stuff to decide who wins this division.
Did they go 1-1 against each other, or?
That's a good question. I'll look that up.
I'm going with the Texans because J.J. Watt is the size of 2 refrigerators. So, fit a lot of W's in there.
So what you're saying is J.J. Watt is going to single-handedly win this game?
Nah, he's just a big guy. I mean, what can you
Okay.
do against that?
The Colts
guy.
and the Colts and Titans did split. The first meeting, Colts won 34-17. The second one, Titans won 45-26. So
Oh, yeah, that's going to come down to
that
some tie-breaking stuff.
yeah, man, this is a really like tight race here. Like,
Yeah.
really, really tight in, if you will.
Jimmy, make your pick.
Boo! This guy stinks. Tomato.
To me,
Is the fruit.
I'm going with the
Take your
Titans.
pick.
Titans.
Jimmy's got the Titan.
The Bull is going with the Titans. Madden is actually going with the Texans. 34-13. Now we're back on a game that I am in between. So, I'm so in between on this one. We have the Cardinals at the Rams.
Yeah, this is a hard one. This is also
Yeah.
definitely one of the better matchups of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going with the Rams. I was gonna pick the Cardinals, but I guess I'm really just going up the last second gut feeling, and I'm going with the Rams. They're home, and I think they're gonna take it.
You know what? You guys go. I need to think, honestly.
I'm going with the
Who you going with?
Cardinals.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with the Dodge Ram truck.
Okay, since
Brenden?
Isaiah's going with that means the smarter pick is the Cardinals. So I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I'm
What does that even
Oh, I'm
mean?
dead.
I'm so... Well, he picked the Jaguars and the Texans. So, but Jared Goff is also not playing, for context. Kyler Murray, though, I think he's banged up, though. I'm going with the Cardinals, I think. I originally had the Rams, but I don't know. This one was the hardest one. I was backing. I had the Cardinals at one point. I had the Rams. I had the Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals, having both of these teams at 9-7, because why not? I don't know. This is a week. The Bull is also going with the Cardinals. And Madden is going with the Cardinals as well. 24-21, so man, I was having even trouble deciding that one. Alright, next up, we have the Saints at the Panthers.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Saints.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally slipped my mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going with the Saints.
I'm going with the Saints too.
Oh, you guys are fucking crazy. I'm going with the Panthers. The hell is a saint? When the Saints go marching in? St. Nicholas?
Oh.
Hey, Brenden.
Yeah.
Can you talk for a second?
Yeah, yo.
What? What'd you say?
Isaiah, please.
What?
Please.
What?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
The Bull is going with the Saints. The Bull is going with the Saints, and Madden is going with the Saints. 30-3.
Jeez.
Is going with the Rams. Smart because Cardinals. You upset me, Brent.
I'm sorry, but you took the Jags, Texans, Bengals. You just took the
and it's gonna happen.
Panthers.
This is a great week.
So, what if you go like positive? Is the Isaiah guarantee like right, or if you go negative, is the Isaiah guarantee bad? Next up, we have the Packers at the Bears. This is an interesting one, though. This is an interesting one. Packers need that battling for that first seed. Bears are battling for that playoffs.
Yeah, I think the Bears need it more than the Packers, honestly, because the Packers already clinched their division. They already clinched the playoffs.
They clinched the first seed, right?
No, NFC's first
okay.
seed is still up for grabs.
Oh, shit, okay.
That's why this is important for both sides.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's more important for the Bears though because they need to make the playoffs still. But I'm still going with the Packers. I just don't have faith in the Bears. Ever since after they've been on
Ever
that.
since I started watching football. No, they made the NFC Championship.
Yeah, no. Ever since they've fallen off that 5-1 record, I've just had no faith in them.
I'm also going with the Packers. Mitchell Trubisky, like, he sometimes plays and sometimes doesn't. But I think the Packers are the better team. Yes, literally. And I think the Packers are the better team. They might not have the more to play for, but they still have something pretty big to play for. And besides, this is a divisional opponent. Like, it always feels good to sting your division, but that could be said for the other side too. But I'm more feeling with the Packers. I just think they're better.
The Bears.
I'm going with the Bears.
Hey.
They want to make that playoff. Stay there.
The Bull is also going with the Bears. Madden is also going with the Bears. 31-21. How about them Bears? Alright. Next up, we have the Chargers at the Chiefs.
Believe it or not, I'm actually like a little indecisive on this because
you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm picking the Chargers.
Oh, my bad.
That's that
sorry, but I
call that a pick six.
I'm going with the Chargers. Reason being, Chiefs locked up everything. First seed. They're the better team, but I don't know. Like, they played close. Like, the Chiefs are playing close to people at full strength. I think their backups are going to lose to the Chargers, and they almost lost this game at full strength earlier in the year. So, I'm going with the Chargers. Chargers get one last win. That's my mindset.
Well, before Brenden rudely interrupted me,
I was going
to...
Since it's a free-for-all, I'm going to take the
Oh, yeah.
I'm
done. Bye.
it's a free. Oh, this is such a weird week.
With the Chargers as well.
Who you got, Jimmy?
I got the Chargers.
Oh,
the Chargers.
The Bulls going with the Chiefs. And
Bull.
so is Madden. 38-21. They must not have benching. Alright, next up, we have the Seahawks at the 49ers. Ooh, another, like, not insanely difficult. This is an interesting one because, like, the Seahawks, I don't think... No, they clinched their division, I'm pretty sure, but they can't... No, wait. No, they can't. I don't think they can get that... No, can they get the first... I think they can get the first seed.
Yeah, they can because the Packers haven't clinched it yet.
Are the Seahawks resting?
I don't think.
Then the Seahawks are going to win.
The Seahawks are winning, in my opinion, as well.
I'm going with the 49ers.
Oh, my God. What the hell is a 40?
I think they're going to... I don't know. I'm sensing, like, the Seahawks are going to get stung right before the playoffs here. And, kind of like the opposite I said of the Packers and Bears, but I'm feeling the opposite kind of vibe when it comes to this game. So, yeah, I'm going 49ers.
Who you got, Jimmy?
I'm going 49ers. Hello?
Oh.
I got the 49ers.
The Bull is also going with the 49ers, and Madden is going with the Seahawks, but the score, they have it 24-23. Next up, we have the Raiders at the Broncos.
Yeah, this is a weird one because this is
Yeah.
another pride game, divisional rival. Even though all these games are divisional rivals, but and the Raiders have been one of the more unpredictable teams of the season. And the Broncos were supposed to be good this season, but injury crippled and COVID opt-outs. But I guess I'm gonna go with one last gasp on the Raiders, and I'm taking them to finish out 500, and that can be John Gruden's first 500 win season on the Raiders as the head coach.
Interesting. We may have not even needed to like have you go first and anything because we're disagreeing anyhow. Because I have the Broncos here. I've low key given up on the Raiders. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. The Broncos, like every couple weeks, I think have like a surprising win, and I think they're gonna have one last one to finish off the season just to make it a little bit better. And the 49ers are just not the 49ers. The Raiders are going to be like just. I don't know, just like, seem like they're out of gas, just not what they should be, and just disappointing. So, I'm going with the Broncos.
I'm going with the Broncos as well.
I'm going with the Raiders.
The Bull is going with the Raiders as well. The Bull though, I'm messing up. I'm sorry. I'm tired and it's late. The Bull is going with the.
Brendan's been up all day.
I said the same thing again. Madden is going with the Broncos, 27-24. Oh man. Oh, I didn't even say any of this. That was Sunday Night Football, I think.
It was.
And we've been in the four o'clock games, and oh man, what a shit show of a last week. I apologize, guys.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Anyway, one last hoorah here. Last but not least,
Definitely a hoorah too.
Monday Night Football, the final regular season game we're gonna predicting. What a matchup!
For the division.
The Washington Football Team at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Goals.
Caw.
Rocky joke.
Yeah.
Football player sound.
As I explained earlier, if the football team wins, that's it. They win the division. The Eagles are completely eliminated. They have no shot. But if the football team loses, whoever wins, the Giants or the Cowboys, are in the playoffs. So both those teams, whoever wins, praying for a football team loss here. And I think it's going to happen. I think the Eagles will sting the football team and send them packing home. And whoever wins the Giants or the Cowboys game will be catapulted into the playoffs. So, I think the football team season comes to a wrap here at 6-10, and the Eagles send them home.
I too have the Eagles. I think, like I said, Jalen Hurts is kind of like a special weapon here for the end of the season. I think it's gonna be one last really good game out of him, and I think he'll be able to beat the football team. The football team, this is kind of similar to the Jags and Colts. They got a really big upset week 1 that no one was expecting, and turns out they look like they were the better team this season. So I think the Eagles are going to get their revenge. Jalen Hurts-led Eagles are different against the football team played earlier. And I don't know about Alex Smith or nothing. And they released Dwayne Haskins. So I don't know who they have at quarterback. So I'm going with the Eagles.
Well, guys.
Wait, is Alex Smith playing?
We don't know.
I'm not sure.
Well, it's not Dwayne Haskins.
I'm going with Washington.
All right. Well, considering the NFC East is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Something like that.
And to finish the regular season, I am going with a tie.
Oh man.
That would be wonderful. That would be amazing.
Taylor Henneke is gonna be a QB if Alex Smith doesn't play.
Believe it or not, I actually know who that is.
His last name rings a bell, but
Yeah.
I saw him at Subway.
he made a sub last week.
So that's it. You're predicting a tie?
Oh no, that's not why.
Oh.
I'm predicting a tie because I think they'll both score the same amount of points.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. That's where I know him. He was on he was the Panthers quarterback in 2018, and I think he played a couple games for him.
Listen, if for whatever reason this is your first Ascent Sports prediction video, take this with a grain of salt. They're like, they're not always the best quality, but they're much better than this. This is just, this
is the best video we've ever made.
It could be.
Oh man, or it could be the worst. It's just, I mean, this is week 17 football, people. People are benching. We gotta win.
Your point of view is.
Yeah, we gotta, The Bull is going with the football team, and Madden, sending us off, is going with the Eagles, 17-10. All right, guys. So that's gonna do it for week 17. And that's going to do it for our regular season. However, if you want to know how we did with these, make sure you watch our playoff video. But it's a little bit different this year. If you've been a long-term viewer of this series, you know typically I just have everyone make brackets, or it was me, the Bull, and Madden have us make a bracket for the entire playoffs, and I just call it a day. We are going to make a complete bracket before the wild card weekend starts, but we're also going to be predicting week by week as the playoffs change. So we're going to make a wild card video, then after that we're going to take those results and make a divisional video, then we're going to make a championship video and a Super Bowl video, and maybe a little extra after that, recapping everything. I always say I'm going to make that and never do, so don't take that with a grain of salt.
That's 2 grains of salt that the viewers have.
Yeah, too much sodium. Need some water.
Water! I need water!
Sandy, water. Oh.
Well, alrighty. This has been Boss Man's... What?
Attitude.
No. Hold on. I have more to say.
Okay.
In the wild card video, that's where you're going to see the results of the regular season. If first place isn't tied, then we're going to have a separate counter for playoff predictions. If it is, though, we'll continue with the playoffs as a tiebreaker kind of thing. Only at first place, though. Second, but we had a discussion about this, and that's how we're going to handle it. So hopefully you guys stick around with that. A lot of disagreements, and honestly, barely any were on purpose for me. In fact, none of them were. It's not like I was taking things against my will. It was I was going a different way than I initially thought I was going to go when I was seesawing. At least that's me. I can't speak for everyone here, but I just want to let you guys know there's no tomfoolery going on here. There's no tomfoolery. But, this is the last week, so one last ditch effort. And me and Steven, at least, I know we disagreed a couple different times. At least 6, so there's definitely going to be a winner, I think. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I could be a tie. There could be a tie. We'll see. But that's going to do it for us. Isaiah, you can send us out, whatever you're going to do.
That's going to do it from us, guys, here at Ascent Sports. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for post notifications, and I've been Boss Man Spencer. He's been Onion Bomb. He's been Commander Rising / Steven, and she's been Italy Rocks 13, a.k.a. Jimmy. And we will see you in the next one. Peace out.
I have a dream, that's all I need. make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These